just another doorway to open up and see what kind of lifeline will be waiting there for me. I need to bury all these fears and let them fade away. I'm not scared, I'm prepared to find myself again. I wanna fly over mountains, I wanna reach the end, I'll rise up from the ashes, I wanna burn again. I'll find my way through the bitterness I'm feeling. I won't rest, I won't give up, I'm still healing. I'm still healing. I won't give up, I'm still healing. I fight the pain that I once let kill my vibe. I fear the day that I lose the chance to fight. So I stand up tall, ready to face it all again. And I will not fall, I won't lose again. I wanna fly over mountains, I wanna reach the end, I'll rise up from the ashes, I won't burn again. I'll find my way through the bitterness I'm feeling. I won't rest, I won't give up, I'm still healing. I'm still healing. I'm still healing. I won't rest, I won't give up, I'm still healing. I won't give up, I'm still healing.
We spent our days on the coast of something beautiful.
Good evening, everybody. How are we doing? Hope you all had a good day. We are going to get started with this stream in just a moment here. Just got to iron out a couple sound things behind the scenes, and then we will get right into a fun little shiny hunt tonight, where, inevitably, we will not find Mudkip. We'll find a lot of blue Mudkips. We will not find a purple Mudkip, but we can dream. I'll be back with you guys in just one moment.
Why did it take us so long? While I was dancing on my own. And now my prayers get answered in my darkest time. 'Cause now I found you. Now I found you. I was waiting on the day you would come back to me, hoping that I didn't burn a bridge I couldn't see. Now that you're by my side again, I'll never leave you behind. Lifeless days and sleepless nights, so tired of it. I can't get you off my mind, can't forget it. Now I know what I've got to do is find my way back to you. Why did it take us so long? While I was dancing on my own.
Hello, everybody. How we doing? We're here. We're ready. Ready for a little shiny hunting. It's gonna be a fun time. We're back. I don't know how I went all the way down here. Actually, I will say one thing. Concerningly, I have a bad feeling that my Switch controller, which we'll take a look at right here, doesn't seem to be calibrated properly, which is a little concerning. I think we can calibrate the control sticks here. I want to do this one. So we can do this. Turn the stick and check the circle color changes. It does. See? Oh no. I want to calibrate. Let's see. Okay. Move the sticks towards... Okay. Let's see. Move the sticks towards it and release it when the color of the triangle changes. Okay. Sorry about this, but this is concerning. Uh-oh. Not ideal. Well, we'll deal with this at another time. But stick shift is a thing, even on the Pro controller, it seems. So we're gonna have to deal with that. But I hope everybody had a good day. Hope everybody is having a good start to their week. Good middle of their week. It's Wednesday now. We are gonna do this for a little bit. I don't know how long. We had a new video today. If you didn't check that out already, there is a link down in the description of the stream. You can go check that out. Give it a watch. We talk about Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and you know, the fact that we're in August and we've had absolutely no trailers or new information since the games were officially unveiled back in February, which, you know, for anybody who's been around Pokemon for a long time is not, it's not normal. It's not normal to go this long without any new information, so we'll find out very shortly what that all means. What's up? How we doing? The struggle of that calibration, Squirmpy, is gonna keep me up for a very long time. Especially because it's my Pro controller that I've had since March of 2017, and now all of a sudden it's given me some issues. And if I have to drop, I don't know, 70 some odd dollars on a new Pro controller, that's gonna be tough. That is not gonna be a fun time. But you know, what are you gonna do? I got some other controllers as well, as I slammed my hat right into my microphone. That was not ideal. Listen, do I think we're gonna get news relatively soon? I do. I can't see a world where we get to September and there hasn't been another trailer. I can't. I don't think it's possible for that to happen. But, you know, crazier things have happened. Ryan, how we doing? Rex, how we doing? Press an F in the chat for no news. It's a true tragedy. Another true tragedy is the fact that through all of these very sporadic streams, we've gotten to 500 hatches. And we do not have Mudkip yet. We're about to hit odds. Odds in terms of the fact that we have the Masuda method going. And we also have the shiny charm. So it's just how it goes. This is just my luck. Maybe the luck will turn, maybe it won't. Either way, we're chilling, we're having fun. You know, stream's mostly about just hanging out with you guys. It's not, you know, if you get the shiny, that's cool. Well, Rex, I am a Pokemon and Nintendo YouTuber. I've got plenty of videos. If you want to check them out, you can head over to my channel page. I got tons of playlists with tons of stuff. We talk Pokemon here, we hang out, it's a good time. Don't listen, man. Don't feel bad for Pokemon YouTubers. There is years upon years, decades at this point, of content for them to cover. Tons of different games to play through. they've got stuff. They got stuff to cover. We're not a discriminated class on here. We're all good. Ryan, see, it's funny. When I was thinking about streaming about 45 minutes ago, I felt absolutely like wide awake. I was like, oh, let's stream. Be a fun time. And as soon as I got ready to start streaming, that like wave of exhaustion hit me and I was like, oh, it's gonna be one of those nights. So we're gonna have to push through this thing. But what are we gonna do? I got nothing else going on tomorrow. Gotta go to the gym. Should probably work on a video. You know, normal stuff. So why not do this? Just a nice, chill stream. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing but good vibes on here. And for anybody who's watching and have not left a like on the stream, just like a YouTube video, leaving likes definitely shows your support, shows that you guys are enjoying the stream, shows that you guys want to see more content like it, and most importantly for YouTube, it helps with the algorithm, which helps my videos get seen, helps the channel grow, helps you guys get more stuff. It's a win-win. So please be sure to hit that like button if you have not already. Sean, I could use that second wind. Hopefully this stream will give me that second wind, even though, I mean, listen, it's almost midnight. I should probably go to sleep at some point. I'd also love to hatch some more of these eggs. That would be nice. What is this mini motorways game that I keep hearing about? I've heard you mention it today. I think I heard Teo mention it earlier today. What is it? What the hell? What do you do in this game? Is it like you're like, I don't even know. Is it free? Can I get it on Steam? Let me know. What's up with this? Because I have not played it yet. Let's trash this Mudkip. I've had to transfer another bunch of boxes of Mudkip into Pokemon Home. And I mean, I'm looking through all of these boxes. I'm like, I'm gonna have to transfer all of them away at some point. And that just sounds like an absolutely exhausting experience. So I don't even want to think about it right now. We'll think about that. We'll think about that on another day. What was my first shiny? Oh, it's a good question. I think my first shiny was it was either in Pokemon Diamond or Pokemon Platinum. And it was a Shinx that I found right to the right of Jubilife City. And that was my first shiny. And I used action replayed rare candies to get that Shinx all the way up to level 100. And because it was my first shiny, I said to myself, I'm not going to evolve it. I want a level 100 shiny Shinx. So that's what I did. Ryan, they've built up over time. Can you bulk release in Pokemon Home? Like, as in, can you release an entire box of Pokemon at once? That should be a feature, but for whatever reason, I feel like they wouldn't let us do that. Because, you know, we have to treat every Pokemon as if it's like this all-important thing. And there's no shot I'd stream it. But that was my first shiny. Shiny Shinx that I eventually got to level 100. I'm not exactly sure whatever happened to that Shinx. I do know that I transferred a lot of my Pokemon into Pokemon Ranch and Pokemon Battle Revolution on the Wii, so the data for that shiny Shinx might still exist somewhere in my collection of Wii games, but I do not have the shiny Shinx in a Pokemon DS, 3DS, or Switch game. It is long gone by now. It'd be fun to see if I can find it. Fun to see if I can find its data in one of those Wii titles. That would be fun. Because I have my, I was working on this the other day. I went and I set my Wii U up to be able to connect to my PC with the Elgato. And you can run Wii games on there, and then you can put them up on here. You can't run WiiWare games, so my Pokemon Ranch, I don't think I could get up onto here. and look around that, because, oh god, I haven't visited my ranch. I haven't visited my ranch in years. There's probably all my Pokemon just sitting there like, where the hell did you go? Where's our trainer? We're stuck with this girl, Haley. Haley was the NPC in Pokemon Ranch who was, you know, the rancher who watched your Pokemon that you sent. So, you know. Lore. You try to manage a row of traffic in a growing town. You can only place roads and houses and factories randomly. Sounds like a Prez game right there. Sounds like a little, like, basically kindergartners, city skylines. Not shiny. Shiny Alolan Dugtrio is nice. I like Alolan Dugtrio as a whole. I think it's one of my favorite Alolan forms. I get that it's, you know, it's not the most inventive design. It's basically a Dugtrio with hair, but some of the Hawaiian lore surrounding the design choice, I think is quite cool. I used one, I think, on my first or second team in my playthrough of Sun and Moon. It was a good Pokemon. I really like my original Sun and Moon team. I got the whole team up to level 100. It was actually fun. Well, different strokes for different folks, my friend. But I loved that team in Sword and Shield. Not in Sword and Shield, in Sun and Moon. It was a really good time. Houses spawn randomly. I feel like that would annoy people. I feel like that could get on people's nerves from time to time if it's not done properly, because you just have houses just springing up in random places and you can't control it. That wouldn't be too good. What happened to the music? Music just paused. Next. That should be good. There we are. Hello, Omar. Welcome back to the stream. I hope you're having a good evening or morning or afternoon, depending on where you are. How many shinies do I have in Sword Shield? Hello, Julian. Ryan, it was close to that the last time I opened it. I opened it a couple years ago because I was curious, and Haley was like, it's been 7 years, 4 months, and 15 days since you last visited the ranch. I was like, oh, I have regrets. How many shinies do I have in Sword and Shield? Take a look. I have a shiny box. It's not all my shinies total, but it's all the ones that I'm keeping in Sword and Shield right here. Got Shiny Beware, this is the first guy I got. Got Shiny Manectric, we got Shiny Quagsire, Boltund, Magikarp, another Manectric, this Amoonguss, which I don't actually remember how I got. It's been a long time, Scorpy. Shiny Heracross, which actually I found recording footage for a video. That's on my channel somewhere. Bronzor, I found at a friend's house. Drapion, I got him from Ultra Sun Ultra Moon. Abomasnow also from Ultra Sun Ultra Moon from the wormholes. Crustle, same thing. Vaporeon was from Pokemon Go. Cloyster was from Pokemon Go. Eevee was an event. I don't remember. This was an event. I don't remember when or in what game or platform. And then back to Beware. So this is the shinies we got rocking in Sword and Shield. Let's just go back over here. I have an egg that I could hatch. Good to hear, Omar. Good to hear. Julian, it makes no sense. They celebrated an entire month directly about the Sinnoh region. And nothing. They showed at one point there was a tweet by the US Pokemon account, the English Pokemon account, and they highlighted footage from the original Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl trailer back in February. No trailers? No news? No nothing? I don't get it. Listen, the trailer drops tomorrow, Scorpion. I'll be happy. Gives me another video to do. And I mean, I think it might help the views on this current video. You know, I won't complain. Give Ryan some content to talk about. But I mean, it's just the radio silence in terms of their communication has been suspect. It's been very different from how they've normally gone about doing things. If this were any other company, there would be gaps in release information, and if this was like a Call of Duty or a Battlefield, you'd get that big reveal, that big blowout, and then once you get up to release, you would get that massive trailer to get everybody re-hyped for the game. But Pokemon's done things different. I can't speak English. They've done things differently. They've drip-fed information for game releases for years now. So to not have that, and listen, there's other stuff in between. Pokemon Unite has come out in between. They've had some other efforts, some Pokemon Go stuff that they've almost tried to keep us having something Pokemon throughout the year. So you would have to imagine as we get closer to release, they're going to start to shift their focus over to BDSP, but until that starts to happen, we're just kind of sitting here and we've got nothing. So who knows what the plan will end up being? I certainly don't. I'm not gonna try to predict Game Freak and predict the Pokemon Company's PR and marketing wing. They're very difficult to predict, but we just have to wait and see. You had a Ditto on your team in Moon. Ditto's weird. Ditto's a guy that I always feel like, oh, that would be a fun, interesting Pokemon to use on my team. And when I get him on, it's such a strange mechanic having to transform into the Pokemon you face that it doesn't always do a ton for you. But another Pokemon. Every Pokemon's got merit. Every Pokemon's got something interesting that you could do with it. So I would try that one day. We've got a shiny Ditto, not a shiny Ditto, a foreign Ditto in the daycare right now to do the Masuda method. But I did not go on an adventure with him. Well, what would we get a trailer for if it wasn't BDSP? Legends? I don't think we'd start to see Legends news when BDSP is coming out before Legends. When we haven't gotten any BDSP news. Feels like it would almost cut the legs off of BDSP and the hype that they're trying to generate for that. Unless they just assume BDSP is going to sell 10, 12, 15 million units. Which, I mean, listen, it's Pokemon on one of the most successful Nintendo consoles in years. It's going to sell, regardless of how much marketing you put into it. Yeah, it would be nice to have some marketing for at least one of these games. I mean, come on. I think we'll get news, Rex. I just think that there's Birdkeeper Toby did a video about this actually today as well, talking about where the news has been for these games. And one of the things that he theorized on is that just like with the original release, they want to give us new information about BDSP at the same time as Legends. So it could be that they're waiting to give us Legends news once the game is in a much more finished state, so closer to release. So end of August, beginning of September, we could start to see that drip begin, and we're going to get both at the same time. Just a theory. I don't know if I fully agree with it, but I think it's definitely a theory that has some merit. Listen, any shiny hunting method can be irritating. It's the easiest method, it's the most monotonous method, which can also get people's nerves up a little bit, but it's better than having to do the Poké Radar in previous gens or the fishing method in X and Y and ORAS. Your turquoise switch is completely dead? How did that happen? It just bricked? I know there is a way you can send, busted consoles to Nintendo and they can take a look at it. So that might have to be an option. Sinnoh is my favorite region as well, Julian. It is my absolute favorite region. Sinnoh is number 1 for me. Hoenn is number 2. And then Unova is number 3. I love Unova and Hoenn almost as much as Sinnoh. And I've come to appreciate Johto a little bit more as well. Toby's vid, Rex, did a good job of highlighting that theory. It was more of a talk video. It wasn't like a highly edited, anything crazy like some of his normal stuff, but it was good just laying out some more optimistic feelings about what's been going on. So I would actually recommend it. Another Mudkip, not shiny. I don't know what I expected. I don't know if I expected shinies anytime soon, but we're almost at 520. Come on, man. Throw me a bone here. By the way, if you are enjoying the stream, I mentioned this earlier, and you have not left a like on the stream, please be sure to hit that like button. It does a ton to support the stream. It does a ton to tell me you want to see more shiny hunting. I gotta start doing these streams more frequently. At least once a week. Because I always get a consistently, a couple guys who want to watch, and I think that's worth it. Also, we got this cool layout. We got the Mudkip. We have no previous hunts because this is the first hunt I ever did. We still haven't gotten him. And we have yet to get him. Truly a tragedy. They could release one next week. I mean, it's August. Like, we're 4 months away from the release? We've had one trailer and that little bit of footage in the OLED trailer. We're starting to get to the point where it's gotta come. It's gotta come eventually. I mean, come on. I understand that, and I made this point in my video today. I understand that maybe you want to course correct from how much information you were putting out there for earlier game release cycles, but the answer is not to go in a complete 180 and go radio silent. That doesn't seem to make a ton of sense to me. But I'm not paid to market massive multi-product franchises, so what do I know? I am just a small YouTuber. Whatever. Let's catch up on some comments here. Platinum was your first game. My first game was Emerald, and then it was Leaf Green, and then it was Diamond, and then it was Platinum. Oh, that's no good. Omar, you're gonna want to call up Nintendo support, let them know that happened, and send that to them. They will probably be able to do something about it. 3 months to release. Ryan. Snap DLC. I want to do a video about that so bad, but I have to play to the point where I can capture footage of the DLC, because it's a substantial DLC update, and it's for free. And it's for a side game. I think that's really cool. I love that they did that. I wish it was, some different information this week as opposed to Snap information. There are some other games that, we could use some news for. I won't say specifically, but that would be nice. But I'm happy that Snap is getting some attention because it was a good game. It was a really fun game. I did a review on the channel. A review impressions video for the most part. It was a good time. No shinies. The update didn't add shinies either. Talk about missed potential in a Pokemon game. Pokemon Snap with low odds chance of finding shinies? Hello? Think about how good that would be for social media and for YouTube videos, finding that shiny, posting your photos, your edited photos of that shiny on social media. That'd be sweet. Welcome back, Rex. That'd be awesome. They should do that. That should be a future update. Add shinies. I think that'd be fantastic. I don't see any negatives to that. It might be some work. But they have the models already, you just have to recolor them, right? Am I missing something? Bug-only playthrough's fun. That's something I've never done in a Pokemon game. I've never done a mono-type playthrough. If I was ever to do one, I would essentially make the rule that you could have Pokemon of other types. It's just that every Pokemon on your team has to share a type. Right, it's unbelievable. That might have to be my Snap video. A rant, because, rants do well on YouTube, about the missed opportunity of shiny Pokemon. Like, come on. It's the perfect feature for this game. But back to what I was saying before, I've never done a mono-type playthrough. I don't know why, just something about it never grabbed me, but I might do it one day. Maybe we'll stream it. Who knows? Sobble's good. I'll be honest, his final evolution is probably my least favorite of the 3 Galar starters. I'd probably rank them Cinderace, the monkey, whose name I can't recall at the moment, and then Inteleon. But, they're all good in their own way. Appreciate everyone dropping likes, by the way. We're at 13 concurrent viewers and 13 likes. If you have not liked, sure to like. And as I mentioned before, we've been talking about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl all night. If you missed it, I put up a new video today talking about that wait. The link is in the description, so after the stream, of course, if you guys want to head over there and watch it, I would greatly appreciate it. It's not a bad idea, Rexy. The only reason I might say no is that for my own enjoyment of Brilliant Diamond, when I pick it up on launch day, I almost want to kind of keep Sinnoh at an arm's length. I want to go into it with Sinnoh feeling as fresh as possible, if that makes any sense. So if I were to play through a Sinnoh game, you know, between now and release, I'd have just experienced Sinnoh. I kind of want it to be as fresh as humanly possible. I've played Sinnoh countless number of times since it originally came out. I grew up with Generation 4 in some of my earlier years enjoying Pokemon, even though I started with Gen 3 games. So I've played it plenty, but I kind of want to give myself a little break from that region until the game comes out. Cinderace the worst? Fight me. Fight me. When you say capsule animations, oh, you're right. Because in Gen 4, you could customize the little capsule entrances for your Pokeballs. That's going to be fun. I will be interested to see how they carry that feature over onto the single screen. I'll be interested to see how they do it for a lot of the watch features too in Gen 4, because they had the 2 screens to work with back then, and they don't have that now. Let's toss this Mudkip. I want a shiny. I want a shiny bad. Maybe this will be the one. No. Just unfortunate. Let's see if we can go snag another egg. Rex, I see what you mean, and you do not have to elaborate any more than that. I get what you're saying. The one thing I will say for the grass, for Grookey, is that his middle evolution, Thwackey, I did a video, God, 7-8 months ago now, basically counting down my top 5 Gen 8 Pokemon. Thwackey's on that list. I absolutely love Thwackey. I think he's great. I think he's the best. I think he's my favorite design of any of the evolutions of any of the starter Pokemon. I love Thwackey. Not the biggest Sabo guy, just in general. Swift Feather. Thank you very much. We're almost to 530. And still no sign of the elusive, the ever elusive Mudkip. And this one is not it either. Oh, crack my back. Jeez. By the way, guys, let me know if the music is too low, too high. Anytime, not even just this stream, just in general. Blackie's disgusting. Ryan! I will not have this slander in my chat. You are a guest here. You will treat Thwackey with respect. He's got a cool name, too. Thwackey. So original, so different. I don't know if I would say Gen 8's been forgettable. I think it's been a decently memorable generation. There's some people who say the anime's a bit forgetful, but, you know. I've played a little bit of Pokemon Unite, and, I mean, my expectations for that game were pretty low going into it. It's just a MOBA. Essentially it came across as a MOBA for kids with a Pokemon skin. But it seems to have some really engaging gameplay, and it seems to have some really deep gameplay, and I've seen a ton of people really enjoy it. And the little bit that I've played, I really enjoyed too. I have to play some more, but so far it seems to be a fun little competitive game, and it's going to grow in popularity once it hits mobile devices next month. So that is something to look forward to. They could be. They really could be the best selling. See, I don't know if anything will ever touch the best selling, but Sword and Shield, I believe, are the second best selling Pokemon games of all time. So, Sword and Shield was memorable and purchased by a lot of people. I don't even want to know what a Grookey Eternatus fusion would look like, but if you have a photo of it, Rex, you should tweet it to me. My Twitter is right down on the bottom left of the screen. That's my my Twitter handle. Tweet me a picture of that fusion, because I would be interested to see it. I think that'd be crazy. I really hope platinum elements are included, Julian. 100%. Ryan, they have your mascot and you're not even touching it. You are loyal to denying the game's existence. I respect it. I will check it out, Rex. Definitely. Nope. Music. There we go. I want to get a bunch of these eggs. I want to like come back quickly and hopefully she replenishes them decently fast. Because we got to start making some progress here. Yep, yeah, not too crazy. That's a good idea, Omar. That's how I would handle it. The distortion world would look so cool on the Switch. It would look awesome. Thank you for the egg. I appreciate you. Maybe we'll get lucky and we come back right now. She'll have another one. Look at that. Almost a full party of eggs. And Orbert to help, you know, keep them warm. We could talk about Legends Arceus if you'd like. I'm always down to talk about it. I'm excited about both. I'll be getting both. I'll be getting all three because I'm a psychopath. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and obviously Legends Arceus. Okay. So this discussion's been had a bit recently. I don't expect, nor do I think it's really that realistic, for any sort of new Pokemon, new forms, any of that being included in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And the reason I say so is because Game Freak is helping with it, but it's ILCA developing it, and I don't think they would let a separate developer add in new Pokemon. For Legends, I think it's possible we see some sort of new Pokemon, maybe some ancient forms. Who knows? Something of the sort. You never know. But I think it's possible there. No, nothing. Primal forms, you know. Something of the sort, I think it's plausible. Yeah, no, I wouldn't waste real money on any of these games. Listen, I can make a whole video on it. I'm not a big fan of microtransactions in games in general, so you're not, and I fully agree there. I'm glad you're excited. Hopefully it'll be a fun time. I think it'll be good. I'm an eternal optimist in general, and when it comes to Pokemon, which is one of my favorite franchises, you know, I want nothing but the best from it. Are we far enough back in the timeline for extinct Pokemon? We're like maybe 200, 300 years. But maybe. Maybe we could see some Pokemon that lived in Sinnoh at the time, you know, Pokemon from other regions, but back in this older period, these Pokemon exist in the Sinnoh region, whereas they don't exist in Sinnoh in modern times. So that could be a good way to maybe expand the Pokedex in these games. There was a leak. But I mean, so many of these leaks you have to take with a grain of salt. You never know what's real and what's not. And most of them aren't real. There could still be something, Ryan. You're right. I think there's some kind of curveball besides just the open world mechanic that we're not seeing yet. And, you know, we'll know relatively soon. Pokemon is the main video game franchise that I enjoy, but in terms of an entertainment franchise, I have other ones as well. Omar, we are thinking very much alike. Totally agree. Leakers are almost always wrong. Team Turtwig all the way. The war is mentioned here and there. We saw it in Kalos. We saw it in Gen 1 with Lieutenant Surge. So we know there's been wars. Maybe it has something to do with Legends. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Ryan, no, you're right. We're actually never going to get news. The games have been canceled. Pokemon is folding. Temtem all the way now. Oh, so this song sounds like it's going to be very good. I love whatever this has got going on at the moment. Yeah, it is pretty. Listen, you're right. Never trust them. I mean, think about all the Switch Pro rumors. They got a lot of it right. Just, you know, absolutely no specs upgrades besides a new screen. So, never trust a leak. Never trust a Business Insider source either, which is the ones who were talking about it being a Switch Pro for months. None of these people know what they're talking about. See, shots like this, take a look on the screen right now, guys. Sceneries and backgrounds like this one here at Turf Field with the water and the bridge. This is a part of Gen 8 that really makes Galar an appealing region as we get a hatch. It's moments like this that make the region look really beautiful and like well designed. We don't see enough of those scenery shots, I don't think, because it looks really good. A lot of the town and routes look really good in Sword and Shield, it's just that the wild areas look a little too barren. If you could make a regional form and or a primal form, what would you make? Let me think about that, and I'll get back to you. I hope they will. I hope they will. Listen, if I could have anything, regardless of the fact if it was a starter before or not, I'd love to have a regional Mudkip. I'd love to get a Mudkip in the game. That'd be fun. One thing that I think would be really cool is if we got different forms of Lapras depending on the different oceans. I'm assuming there's different oceans in the Pokemon world. Depending on the different oceans in which those Lapras roamed. So if you had a more northern region like Sinnoh, maybe you had a more icy, more rocky, you know, a more wintry designed Lapras. A Lapras near Alola was more tropical in design. Maybe you added a different kind of typing. Something like that I think would be cool, and it's a feature you could continue to build upon and introduce new versions of said Pokemon as the generations expand. A very British Lapras for the shores of the Galar region. Something like that I think would be neat. Listen, some leaks and rumors are true, Omar. There are moments where you do get some credible leaks. It's just that people want to believe everything they read. And to extrapolate it to a YouTube sense, there's plenty of YouTube channels that love to cover every single little leak and rumor, and a source says this and a source says that, just to get clicks out of people who want new information on games that they're interested in. And that's not good for the community. That's not good for any of our frame of mind with games and releases and things we're excited for. And it's just ultimately it's very slimy, and it's not something that I like to see. Exactly, just like East and West Gastrodon, precisely. We need more eggs. I did hear about the live action Pokemon show. I mentioned it in today's video, discussing, you know, all the things that we've been getting this year. I think it could be good. Depends on what it would be about. Is it going to be like something set in the regions of Pokemon, in the story of the Pokemon games? Is it an anime adaptation to live action? Is it an entirely new story like Detective Pikachu was? Granted, It was based on a game, but it was a game with an entirely new, fresh story. So I'm not sure what they're going to go for just yet. We'll have to wait and see. This is your workout music? I respect it. I think it's without question, there's going to be a Nintendo Direct in September. Will Pokemon be there? That's a good question. That is not without question. Mario, first of all, love the name. Second of all, I wish they would. But I'll be perfectly honest, I'm not too overly optimistic they will do that. I'd love to be proven wrong, but I don't know. Something about the way they've operated with Sword and Shield makes me think they're like almost done with it in a sense. I could be wrong. Look, they just updated Pokemon Snap. But I don't know. I don't really see an update coming to give more Pokemon support and inclusion. I wish they would. This is a good song too. Ryan, just embrace the terrifying nature of that. Ash Ketchum, played by some TikToker. Can you imagine that? I'm down. Julian, I'm optimistic they will. I think there's a really good chance BDSP does have a national dex. Pokemon must go. And listen, Ilka made Pokemon Home, and all of the models are there. So if they just use the same models, you could theoretically have that national dex. That's true. That'd be a fun list to make, Omar. We'll have to... You know, Omar, okay, that's a good idea. You know what we could do leading up once, eventually, you know, in a year or so, when we get some more information about this live-action Netflix project, I could do a tier list video ranking some of the live-action Pokemon designs we've already gotten. You know, all of the ones from Detective Pikachu. That could be fun. Nope. I know, Mario, I know. Hopefully we get it soon. Optimism. Optimism. Plus, we need stuff to talk about. We need stuff to speculate on. We need stuff to sink our teeth into and discuss. I would love to see a newly designed map of Sinnoh. Let me see it in a new art style. That'd be awesome. I really want to see that. That wasn't shiny, right? No, I was insane for a second. Incineroar and Rotom would be cool in a live-action show. Ryan, it's a good question. Of all the... That's the wrong... No, that's right. Of all the Sinnoh fossils... Cranidos. I've never used one either. I would love to use one sometime. Maybe in Brilliant Diamond. I hope. As am I. I thought we were getting one. Like, I almost feel bad, Flint, because it feels as if I hyped something up that wasn't there. It's just that for anybody who's followed Pokemon release cycles in the past, if you get an announcement before June of a game, they give us a June trailer. They give us trailers, and it just hasn't happened. I play Pokemon Go sparingly, Rex. Maybe I pick it up a couple times a month, but that's pretty much it. Nothing. They do look a little bit creepy, but I almost find it a little charming. If that makes any sense. Obstacle would look freaky as hell in CGI. Wooloo, I love Wooloo. Wooloo's a good guy. Oh, imagining the way they'd pull Darkrai off in CGI sounds so cool to me. I would absolutely love to see that at some point. Darkrai is just such a cool Pokemon in general.
I'm lost in a city, still so far from home. I've searched for you all my life.
I hope they do something cool with mythicals in BDSP. I have a weird feeling they're just gonna make them, you know, mystery gifts like usual, but you know, we'll see. Oh, that Lickitung is freaky. Omar, I'll give you another one. Mr. Mime, in the way it was portrayed in Detective Pikachu's movie, those balls it has for its shoulders, those look like dodgeballs. What is that? Is that skin? Like, it's freaky. Weird freaking stuff. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the stream and you've not left a like, we are 4 likes from 20. It'd be really cool if we could see the stream hit 20 likes. I would really appreciate it. It would be very much appreciated. As I say the word appreciate 2 times and now 3 times in the span of a minute. Flint, I think they'll give them out through Mystery Gift, but I think you will still have the original events from Diamond and Pearl. I just want them to do something more with them. Bake them right into the game. That'd be cool. A battle in CGI would be neat. I think we're gonna get to 560 and then we're gonna call it a night. So we've been going for about an hour now. Just a couple more. Maybe we'll get it. Maybe we'll get lucky. Those Apoms were terrifying, but I think they pulled them off in a good way. It was like a good terrifying. We don't know any details, Flint. We just know that it's happening, and the director was the director or the writer or something from the show Lucifer, I believe, which is another Netflix show. That's all we got. Meltan is Gen 7, though I'm not fully sure we know like what region he's native to, because just because a Pokemon is added in a certain generation doesn't mean they're from that region originally. It's a little complicated. Meltan could be from the real world, since he came from Pokemon Go. Another universe, another dimension. It's all very complicated. Last 3 Kips. Will this be the lucky one? Is this our moment? Our grand triumph? No. The mystery Pokemon were such a good part of the lore, so hopefully they'll do more with them. Ultra Beast would be terrifying in live action. One more. One more. I usually live stream, not really on a set schedule. This is just kind of like a side thing. Last shiny. But it's usually after 8:30 p.m. Eastern. If I do it. Nope. Not tonight. But no Mudkip tonight, but I hope we all had a fun time discussing some Pokemon. I had a good time. We got the count up. And I'm going to end the stream here. Of course, I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all had a fun time with me. It was a good time. If you are not subscribed to the channel, if you're new here, there's a link down below in the description to my newest video, which went up today, talking about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And if you are already a subscriber and you still haven't seen it, go check it out. It'd be a great time. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We'll be back with another one soon enough. And I will talk to you guys another day. Have a good night, everybody.